All right, we are live. Last episode of summer vacation. You excited?
Yes. Do we take a break for the fall?
Maybe. We will be holding auditions for co-hosts. So we just got back from Cleveland. How do you like Cleveland?
Yeah, surprisingly nice.
Right?
I never thought, hey, I want to go to Cleveland, and then I went to Cleveland, and I was like, hey,
I was impressed with
I would
Cleveland.
come back. It was nice.
I would live there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you're allowed to swim in the water though. I heard that's a bad idea, but it looked pretty.
I guess. So it says we're live. I'm just trying to double check. Right, so we've got a few minutes here. I was just turned off. I had this whole thing planned out because I've got one of my first big eBay auctions wrapping up. So I've got this Gunnar Henderson Topps Heritage short print. How much do you think that card is worth?
$2.
$2. I've got it up on eBay right now, and I set it like 10 days ago, so I would end today at 8:10.
Okay.
And we're going to watch the final few minutes of the auction, and there you see it. Currently, with 10 bids on it at $650.
Okay.
Which is about average for what it sells for. But the interesting thing here, so it's got 10 bids. I think, let's see. It says 4 different people have bid on it. So in about the next 5-10 minutes here, all of the people who are watching this, which is 11 people, are going to get a message saying this is going to close soon. So in the very final few minutes is when people make their last second bids. So it's had 4 bidders, 10 bids on it, and we're going to wait for those final few seconds because people are going to. I'm hoping to get 10 for it. 650 is not bad. 10 would be awesome.
Okay.
And we'll see how it happens. With 11 people watching it, though, there's a chance it goes for a decent amount of money. I mean, like $10.
$10.
Now, my other item up for auction is this guy.
It's a box of cards.
This is the one I got in Seattle.
Okay.
And you see what I spent on it.
$129.99.
So 130. And that is currently has one bid of
150
with 8 watchers.
Oh, interesting.
And this one doesn't end until next week. So I'm hoping to get at least 200 for it.
That would be nice.
So right now it's currently at like I've got my money back. We'll see. So I've got 33 views on this. In the next couple minutes,
You're going to get super excited.
Hopefully. And so whoever has the top bid here is a PB552 guy. He might have bid higher than $650, so he might have bid $9. But it's not going to go up until $9 until someone else says $8.
Okay.
So I'm hoping, and this has happened to me all the time, in those final few seconds, like literally last 5 seconds, people are going to say $7, $8, $9, whatever.
That's how I won summer camps for our children last summer.
No,
not on eBay though, because I don't shop on eBay.
So this should be worth about $8, $9. Sometimes though, so you get to his final couple seconds and someone's like got it for 8, and then someone else goes 9, and then someone else goes 10, and the first person's like mad now, and they're, oh no, you didn't, I'm not getting that card. And they go 11, which is
this how like QVC gets people at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, probably more than it's worth, but you get people mad and oh, I want that card, and in those final few seconds when you have just a few seconds to make a decision. Hey, we're going next week.
Nowhere.
Next Sunday.
Oh, your birthday.
It is my birthday.
Well, it's not literally your birthday, but we're celebrating your birthday.
My birthday is next week, but
it's not Sunday.
Yeah. Where are you going next Sunday?
We're going to the Bowie Bay Sox.
Bowie Bay Sox baseball team. And their new outfielder just called up from High A Aberdeen is Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
So, in the Panini world, they have a special card set.
Isn't that a sandwich?
Yes. Called Spellbound, where you
I'd be
try
more
to.
impressed if you got sandwiches.
I have some Ellen Ginter cards of like a ham sandwich. So they have Spellbound, where.
And now we're talking magic?
You try to spell the word Bradfield in cards. So as you can see, I have the B, I'm missing the first R, and the last D. So I'm missing an R and the last D.
Okay.
Right? And one of the one of the I's is a rarer card, and that D is a rarer card.
Okay.
So we're trying to spell out the name Bradfield in cards.
Why?
Because that's what you do. So
What's
I've got.
Bradfield?
I just told you he's a new outfielder for the Blue Bay Sox. And
is that his card?
What? That was a card of Enrique Bradfield Jr.
All of those cards.
All 9 of them are Enrique Bradfield Jr. cards, and they spell out his name. But we're missing the R and the last D. Not the first D. We have the first D. You can't use the first D again for a second D. It's a different card.
So this is how they get you to buy like 30 of the exact same guy.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
So
this is such a racket. Somebody please talk to the baseball industry.
Why? They're making so much money. Why would they change? So I got 2.
I can't be the only wife who thinks that.
I've got 2 break packs here of Elite Extra Edition, and we're going to try to find that last R and that D, because just buying the letter you want, that's cheating.
Or not getting suckered, but you know.
So we're hoping for an R and the last D. Again, the last D and the first D are not interchangeable. And we got stickers.
How do you even know?
Oh, Cassie's trying to call.
Apparently she's watching the show.
Hello.
I was taking a call during the show and leaving me to talk the show, which is just weird.
Yeah, we're live, pal. There's a frog. There's a frog in the backyard.
Oh, that's very exciting.
So this Elite situation here is a prospect set. So I'm thinking next year, I went to 8 different ballparks locally this year. I'm thinking of cutting that down to 2 or 3.
That would be wonderful. Yes, you should do that.
Next year. And focusing more on those 2 or 3 teams. But cutting down the total number of teams. What do you think of that?
That sounds like
And
lovely.
do you have any starting thoughts on who gets cut and who stays?
I have some D's.
Is that the final D or the first D?
I mean, they all look like the exact same thing.
Well, you got look at that.
I don't know what
You
that is.
you don't know what that is. Tell the people what you got there.
This is this guy
That's an autograph.
of somebody.
Don't you see the autograph?
Keeper Lord. Whee!
All right, so let's put all of our letters here.
And this is a shiny somebody named Jake Cunningham. Shiny, shiny.
So we got Kiefer Lord autograph out of $3.99. You didn't point that out. This one's out of $49. This is a higher learning Enrique Bradfield Jr. Not one of the letter ones, but out of 49. So that's pretty cool. And this one you pointed out, the shiny, that's out of $3.49. So we're doing pretty good here.
Okay.
So I mentioned we are looking for an R. Did we get an R? Anywhere of these numbered cards?
No, but you got a gazillion D's.
So we did not get a single R.
Nope.
Okay. So we have to buy more of this.
Sold you 10 cards of this.
We have to get more of this set. Now we need the second D, which I believe is going to be 40. So we don't need any more 35s. We need a D that is a 40 on the back. Those are 35s. Oh, here's 2 40s. So I do have 2 40s. They're both non-numbered, so I do have the D. I don't have the R, which means we need to get more of these.
No.
And some of these aren't.
Does anybody out there want to trade? Like, he could send you all this nonsense, and you could do a trade for the R's.
So
He has like all the other letters.
this
And you
D
can have them.
is out of 199. I already have a 199. So I guess this guy's going up on eBay. So I didn't get anything that helped me get
So
to
glad
the
you
end of
got
my
10 more cards of this one random dude, though.
eBay. Look what we're up to. How are we doing here? So it went from 33 views to 35 views. It's up to 810.
Woohoo!
It's up to 810.
You might hit your $10.
All right, well, that was exciting. Let's get to the main event because we only got a couple minutes here.
Mm-hmm.
We've got
Caitlyn Clark. Ooh, how does she have a whole box of cards?
because she's like the most famous women's
Is it a whole
basketball
box
player.
just of her?
I believe.
So weird.
Why is that so weird? She's the most popular player in women's
No,
basketball.
but like, why do you need like 30 cards of the same person?
Well, let's have a look and see.
I mean, like, you could literally print all of these images off the internet.
So it says there's a possibility of an autograph.
But good luck getting into a game.
Two blaster exclusive Target parallels per box
It's like
on average.
5 words that I don't understand.
Which word don't you understand?
Blaster.
This is a blaster box.
Why?
Just the size box. So there's hobby boxes, and then there's blaster boxes. This is the size
That's
of a blaster
silly
box.
terminology. Blaster is like coming out of a gun. Explosion.
Right. Any other words you don't understand?
Target parallel.
So Target means I bought this at Target.
Target means like something you shot at.
No, Target literally is a store. They have windows and everything. So I got these at Target.
Mm-hmm.
It just means it's exclusive for Target. And a parallel just means it's the original card of a different variety.
See?
Right.
They don't use these words properly.
So we're hoping for something rare. We're hoping for something autographed. And we'll see what they can do with 24 cards of Caitlyn Clark. There looks like a record, a highlight, it says. Most points. There she is shooting. There's a school colors. She's in her Iowa uniform. There's her papa. Father knows best.
Cards.
We got a crunch time.
I don't know what that means.
This one. That's crunch time.
Mm-hmm.
That's a rarer set. So that's cool. And then this one is shiny. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it looks like
It's
they're
kind
all
of creepy
Caitlyn.
that they have like ones of her when she was a little girl.
Yeah, that's weird.
Right? That's weird.
Oh, yeah, I got one too here. So you have the same one I have? I have The Journey Begins.
It's just weird. Like, I don't really want
Yeah.
grown men collecting pictures of young girls.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not a fan.
But it's only creepy if you make it creepy.
Okay, so here's another one. Like, that's weird. Why are there so many pictures? I mean, I know
Well, 'cause
she's just been in it, but
They need to get like 200
don't
cards
do
out
a
of
whole
this
box
set.
of her. They have to all be of her as a kid. Because again, that's weird. Does Simone Biles have a box?
No.
Why does Simone Biles not have a box?
She might be in the Olympic set. A lot of it is licensing.
Mm.
There she's in a mask.
But
So
then
you have
not own.
to market it. So I don't know. No autograph here. Here's Contenders. That's a rarer set.
So what was the ones they were all excited telling you had?
I don't know. It said 2 Target exclusive blaster parallels.
Mm.
And it doesn't
How do
say
you
what they are.
how do you tell what that is?
I don't know. You have to look that up. So 2 of these cards are more special. Like this Crunch Time is definitely a more special set.
Maybe like the
This is
shiny
a
one?
parallel. I mean, I don't know if oh yeah, maybe this is because look, it's red and it's got the bullseye.
Targety.
Yeah, that
Well,
might be
there's
our...
this one.
All right, so those are 2 Target exclusive parallels.
They can't see yours, or can they? Your chat's in the way. It's very confusing.
So those are 2 Target exclusive parallels.
Well, congratulations, Caitlyn. You got a box, and it's slightly creepy, but still cool to have a box all about yourself. And hope that weirdos aren't the ones purchasing it.
Because that's... Well, would you say the same thing if it was a guy?
Probably
I'm not
'cause,
sure
like,
if I'd want a
there-
picture of Gunnar Henderson as a kid, but
do they ever do pictures of the boys as a kid?
maybe. I mean, do the boys ever get their own card set? Mm-hmm.
It's still weird.
And we're still at 8:10 with 35 views, but people should just be. Yeah, you can do your little sign off.
I'm signing off because
It's
I have
Big
an
Brother.
important date. It's Big Brother night.
And the time of our show might be adjusted for as long as Big Brother is going on.
We got at least like another 2 or 3 weeks of Big Brother.
Is that it?
Usually ends about mid-September, so we're almost.
So our
September.
August show might be much earlier in the afternoon, live from Prince George's Stadium, or it might be at the usual time. Yeah. I do have some special stuff planned throughout the fall, but after that we can do auditions for another co-host. So if anyone likes sports cards and wants to be on a weekly sports card show
in our bedroom,
it doesn't have to be in the bedroom.
It would be nice if it wasn't in the bedroom.
Well, so
I mean, this is really embarrassing.
Until I get 50 followers, though, it kind of has to be here. So if you have
I
like,
just need a backdrop. I feel like at one point you promised me a backdrop, and that never happened.
I do have a birthday coming up.
Yeah, I know you have a birthday coming up.
So all right, you can say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And we've got 8 minutes till this auction closes. So let's just have a little chat. Because I kind of want to see what happens in these final few seconds here. Still at 8:10, still at 35 views. I wonder, can I share my screen? I can share my screen. So let us do that. So this is what we're looking at here. I really do think it would be fun to get a co-host. No, I'm going to do the show with Mellissa at least through the fall, because I got a bunch of stuff planned for her that I think she will enjoy. Like you saw, she was like, and then Caitlyn Clark, and all of a sudden, yay! That Katie. So I do have stuff planned that she will enjoy. We have another co-host coming in. Oh no, we don't. You don't see nothing. But I think it would be really fun to do a show with an actual baseball card fan. Yeah, we can see you. There's no one watching. All right, we're up to 37 views. Still at 8:10 though, with 6 minutes to go.
What are you doing?
We are auctioning off this card, and the auction closes in 6 minutes.
Okay.
So I bring my daughters in as co-hosts just to give them experience, to give us something to do together. Neither of them are huge sports fans or sports cards fans, but we have fun with it. So I enjoy doing it, and they enjoy it as well, I hope. But it would be fun. Nope, Katie, don't do that, please. It would be fun. Katie, please. It would be fun to do a show with a sports fan or a cards fan or an athlete. I don't know if I would do it local. Mellissa was joking that, well, it's just in the room. Doesn't have to be. I'm a builder. I like to build things, not like literally like a staircase, like organizations. I mentioned this before that my favorite time as a sports fan was back in Glens Falls with the local hockey team, and I was on the booster club. I was on the booster club at a very young age, early to mid 20s. And I was an officer in the booster club, and I was helping to build the fan base and the team. And that's something I did in college. It's something I'd like to do again. So I see sports cards as a way of helping with that. to build the community, not just my community of only sports cards, but whatever it is I'm supporting as well. So I have been getting more into University of Maryland, which I know I'm not actually a part of, but I do enjoy. And, you know, I've watched the major leagues. I went to Orioles games, went to a Nationals game this year. I went to Bowie and Frederick and some of the senior league teams. And that's kind of what I feel strongly about right this minute. To work with one of these teams, whether it's Bowie or Frederick or I mentioned University of Maryland, Crop Dusters, Thunderbolt, Big Train. To do the cards, yeah. But, you know, for a co-host, this is thinking out loud, kind of rotate with different players as the co-host, even if I've got to, you know, make the NIL donation to do it, and to open up some cards with actual athletes and baseball players and sports cards fans, and, you know, sort of do it like half interview, half, you know, what I'm doing here with my children and my wife, and on my own show. So that's kind of what I'm excited about right now. And, you know, this is my hobby. This is what's fun for me. I am a school teacher by day, and I enjoy that, but that's my day job. So for my hobby, I want to do something that's fun, exciting, something that gives me some passion. And watching sports and doing sports cards is that thing right now. So that would kind of be something that's exciting for me. So not just to get in with University of Maryland, Bowie, Frederick, one of the senior league teams, but to do the show with those guys and to have a player, you know, doing an interview, talking sports, talking cards, opening up a pack together. I think that's a future. In terms of a co-host, you know, someone who's passionate about sports and cards and hopefully local. Although we could do it online. I don't know how it will work. I haven't gotten any new views in the last few minutes on this card here, but it, like, at least when I'm bidding on something, it's literally like the last few seconds. So I'll be winning an auction, and all of a sudden 5 seconds left, I lost. So I'm hoping I've got a couple lurkers. Oh, $8 is not bad. But I would love to push it to 10. And we'll go off the air shortly after that. But no new views. So I don't know that I've got any people lurking on it. And then that card box next week, it really would be a nice little flip for me if I could get that to 200. That is what it's going for. It's going for 200, even 225. And it really is a nice card set. $30 seconds. No new views, still at 810. But literally, sometimes it's final seconds that whatever happens, happens. So I've been on the other side of that, where I'm winning until I'm not. No new views, though, so it might stay at 810. Here we go. All right, 810. Not bad, not bad. We'll print it off and get this going. Hopefully another satisfied customer. But yeah, that'll do it for the show for tonight. We will schedule will be a little bit different now. I'm back at work. Still planning on doing a show with the kids Mondays and Wednesdays. Still planning to do my show Friday or Saturday, and keep this Sunday show going in some form or other. Like I said, it's not going to be at 8 o'clock because Big Brother, but a little bit before that. Hopefully next week. It might be earlier during the day. I might try to do it from Bowie because I think that'd be fun. But yeah, get your applications in to be a co-host on this, and hopefully we can enjoy some cards together. I'm gonna see you guys. So long, winners.